Today's amazing chicken enchilada soup will not just be outstanding, but it will be very special for one particular viewer. I find this in the comments the other day. It's from Gary Holland. Hi, Gary. Greetings, Sam. Today marks exactly 69 recommendations for chicken enchilada soup. We'd love to see your take on it. Well, guess what, Gary? We're making chicken enchilada soup because you asked for it. And only people of a certain age will understand that. Jill, you know that line? Ugh. I'm the only person that understands. There was a show years ago called You Asked For It. People would write in and say, love to see the inside of the White House. I'd love to see the inside of Air Force One. Or I'd like to see how they make donuts by the millions. And the guy would say, Susan Smith, we're gonna show you how they make donuts by the millions because you asked for it. Why am I the only person that, Well, here's the deal. Most people, many people, a lot of people that make a chicken enchilada soup, they take a chicken breast and it simmers away and gets all soft and beautiful and all the other stuff that goes in the pot. Well, not today. Not for me and not for Gary. We're gonna blacken the chicken. Blackening seasoning is gonna go on in the cast iron pan, get all black and crispy and beautiful. That will go into the soup. I'm out of breath. Oof. And as a little tease, stay there because we get to use Max's new favorite pot that we can see through. How exciting.
It's not just my new favorite, it's everyone's.
Everybody's new favorite pot, and everybody's talking about it. If you got nothing else to do, Max, Chancey, let's get happening. Our blackening seasoning consists of smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, recipe below, garlic powder, cumin, 2 more, onion powder, and salt. Mix with your finger, nothing else. Just if you got a finger at the end of your hand and you can use it, use it. For goodness sakes. Now, time for the chicken. Boys, stay there. This is a big old chicken breast that we're just gonna flatten. Not super thin, not super fat. Just even so it cooks evenly. 5 seconds. All right, when that's done, take it out, put it on that, or a plate if you don't own that. That tiny bit of oil, and now our seasoning. And you want it to be fairly aggressive. I'm doing this left-handed, which is really f***ed up for me. I don't like that. We flip over and repeat. I gotta switch to my right hand. I just can't do it. Okay, good. When you're all done, let's exchange this baking sheet for a hot cast iron pan. Pan's getting hot. We add a little oil, not too much, brush it around, and in goes our chicken. All right, we're cooking this to about 160 degrees. Let it go. If the pan is ripping hot, might burn-ish a little bit, but you're gonna be fine. All right, so now we're at the point we can flip our little buddy here, and that's what you like. That's beautiful. We're cooking to 160, so it's been, 3-4 minutes. Let's just take a quick look. We're about 130, 128, beautiful. So, little less time on the second side than the first, but as soon as it nears 160, out it comes, we'll let it cool. But as it does, we'll start making our soup. Okay, we're there. Let's take him out. We're gonna let him rest a bit, and I'll get ready for the soup. With Max's pot getting a little heat, I put in some oil. Okay, I lied. That was bacon grease. A little left over from something else. We let that start to warm a bit, and we add some onions. Yellow and red, because I love them both. To get a little stir. What fun cooking in a glass pot. Let's add something else. Diced jalapeno. Throw in a little garlic of the squeeze kind. Let this get fragrant. And then some seasonings. We're back with chipotle chili powder, smoked paprika, garlic powder. And we mix. Wow. That's insane, really insane. Now we add a couple liquid things. One would be a can of diced tomatoes and green chilies with the juice. One would be a can of medium enchilada sauce and followed up with chicken broth. And let's bring this to a boil. All right, this has just come to a boil. Now it's time to thicken it. And we're gonna use this. This is masa harina. Imagine if you took cornmeal and got it super, super fine so it's like flour. Well, that's what it is. So we mix some water with it. In you go, buddy. In fact, I'll switch to a whisk because I don't want clumps. So mix this well. Now in we go. Just like that. Oh, it stopped it, but look. Oh. I'm gonna let this come to a little simmer. And while it does, let's deal with our chicken. Remember this guy? I remember this guy. So just a nice little oh so delicious bite. Oh so, have at it. Shred if you like. I don't know that I'm always a shredder. I think sometimes I like a little cube bite in my dish, whatever I'm having. So then you take this way. Oh, this is perfecto. Let's finish it off. Let's give the camera guy behind me a bite. And over here,
Hell yeah.
Chancey. How good, right? By itself. All right, let's get the soup back and make this happen. All right, with this still bubbling beautifully, let me show you how I like to serve. We push it over to the side, and we get a bowl. We have our ladle. Oh, hey now, beautiful. Oops. Just one more, like that. And now we top with a couple things. A little pile of our chicken. Oh, it's gorgeous. Like a little avocado. Okay, 3 more things. Cilantro, of course, because it's so important. And a little fresh tomato for color and coolness. A little lime juice. And finally, these are jalapeno lime tortilla chips that I think just a little hint of crisp. And there you are, voila. After 69 consecutive requests, we finally made the chicken enchilada soup for our boy, Gary Holland. Wow, and a bite. Here's the way to do it. Do that, mix it. Get a little of everything. Oh, the crispiness, the tomato-ness, the avocado-ness, the chicken-ness of the whole thing. There, that's a bite. Here we go. Okay, there's not one component of this I don't like, other than it's hot on my hands. You know how I always forget something? Well, I forgot something this time too. There's a cup of shredded Monterey Jack cheese that you could either put in right at the end when it's almost ready to go, or my preferred way, when you serve it in the bowls, put some of the cheese on top of each bowl, then the chicken, then the avocado, and then all the rest of the business. All right? What a moron. But a delicious cooking food moron. Look, the weather's starting to turn. Certainly not here, but probably where you are, it's starting to turn. And this is the ideal thing. Weekend, weeknight, make it, take it to work for lunch. Heat it up in the microwave. Don't heat fish in the workplace microwave. We all know that rule. Anyway, you know, all this year, every video, we're giving away a Cooking Guy knife to subscribers. Today's knife goes to Gary for suggesting this. Look, we're nice guys. Just suggest things. You could win, we win. We don't have to think about a recipe. Except all I have to think about is eating more. Hey Gary, reach out to us, info@thecookingguy.com, and we'll hook you up. See ya. The real Gary, not bullshit Gary, because we're gonna check